That's not good.
Stay positive, whatever happens. Well, instead, when you are calm and collected, when rational part of your brain works, no problem. But what to do if the emotional part takes control over you? What to do then? I have positive outlook at the world for years, and in this video I'm going to get you through real-life examples and prove you that to stay positive in any situation is possible. But first, subscribe to the channel. Your thoughts are material. You are a creator of your own life. I'm sure you have examples when your desire is so strong to avoid something, but then you get it. Why? Because you magneted this by your thoughts. You created an excessive potential of negative thoughts, and to restore this balance, you just get it. Life is about balance, balance in everything, and when you start creating disbalance by your thoughts, you create this disbalance in your life. Our habit of expressing dissatisfaction with the small things that take place every single day is so bad one. You just start getting upset with everything that isn't actually important, but you give this high importance to these small things and start radiating negative energy and spread it to everything and everyone, to people you love, to people just who surround you. You hold yourself from getting what you want if you just start noticing little small joys every single day, sunny day, nice cup of coffee, meeting with the old friends, maybe you had a call with your mom. If you start just noticing all these small things that really bring you joy, you will get what you want as a result. Sometimes we create importance and significance to something in abundance. Let's say you got a new car and you desired it so much that now you give this car high importance in your life. You talk about this car, literally dust everything inside it. Unfortunately, as a result of the balancing forces, will soon find some tree to smash up your car, or being overly careful yourself, you will bump into something or other. Once you simply stop worrying about your car and start treating it like an ordinary object, then the risk of something happening to it will significantly minimize. You could be taking perfect care of your car without making an idol of it. The same with the people. By giving so much importance to someone, you make a trap for yourself where you will never come out as a winner. If your attitude towards the world is predominantly negative, the world will be a super terrible place to live in. Also true, a positive attitude is the most natural way of changing your life for the better. You get what you choose. It's crazy how people get affected by their surroundings, the place they live in. If you live in a dirty city, your neighborhood is very negative, there are many bands or people who are really dangerous, who get some drugs and get some alcohol. They don't respect themselves, and you slowly stop respecting yourself. So if you feel this negative feel that you are surrounded by people who has this negative energy and they just radiate this energy to everyone, probably you need to move to another place. You know, one thing that everyone should try is to live in a foreign country. Because if you start to live in another country, or if you cannot live in another country, just in another city, not in your hometown, you can start exploring yourself better and observe so many things about yourself. It will be like open-minded experience for you. So beautiful. Life is so beautiful. I don't know about you, but I have stopped watching news over 5 years ago, even more. And I feel so good about it, because news are in 99% are negative. And if you consume this all negative energy, you slowly let this energy into your life. And you start thinking about these events and about these disasters and catastrophes and wars. You think about it, and you're like observer. And in some time, you slowly let this event start happening in your life. Don't think that it's stupid. It's not stupid. It's how the universe works. You cannot even change the situation. You cannot change some natural disasters. So what for do you consume it? Let's say a simple example with the COVID, for instance. If you heard and used that there is some epidemic started in one town, you unconsciously will start feeling scared of getting infected by people who surround you. By doing so, you will just notice that almost everyone has a sneeze, everyone has a cough, and you will try to pass by these people. But even though you might not think about them, you will do it unconsciously, and you will give your energy to these negative thoughts that you are scared of get infected. By avoiding something, you just push yourself closer to this thing. What to do instead? You just need to ignore this. If you start thinking about this news, if you start moving this information over and over again, at some time you will get this disease, you will get infected, even though you might think,
oh no, I will never get infected because I am super healthy.
You need to feel the difference here. Don't avoid information, or just don't let this information get you to in this situation, this event. If you start to avoiding something, some difficulties, some events, some disasters, you will still think about this situation, and you will push yourself closer to this event and become an active participant instead of just being observer. So here, just start ignoring any negative thoughts, any negative event in your life. If you cannot just directly impact or change this event, it's not important what polarization this radiation takes. You like it or you don't like it. The second one is even stronger, because negative thoughts, negative energy, it's a stronger emotion. And if you don't like what is going on between countries, or you don't like what is going on in your city, but you constantly discuss it with your neighbors, with the people who surround you, with your friends, with your family, and every time, every day you are involved in these events, it doesn't matter that you don't like this. You give your energy to this situation and it becomes even stronger. The more people think about something negative, the more situation will get worse. Better to change your perspective a little bit and stop thinking about these negative events and start to put your energy in something beautiful, in something wonderful. Start to thinking, what can you do for others? How can you help them? How can you help to your family, to your friends, to your neighbors? If you feel that you have no talents or something, you can give the most valuable thing to others. It's your time. You can spend some time with the people who are lonely, especially in this Christmas season. Many people want to be surrounded by family, by friends, by just kind people with whom they can talk about something beautiful and inspiring and motivational, not about wars and horrible news. Stop discussing it with everyone. Stop thinking about it. You are in control of what are you thinking, and your thoughts, they are super powerful. Just shift your attention from harmless news and books and start surround yourself with something beautiful, something inspiring, something motivational. You can pick whatever program you want. You can pick any book you want. You have a choice. This is the most incredible thing in life, because you have a choice. If you was born poor, it's not your fault. But if you die poor, it is your fault, because you are in charge of your own life. You are responsible for your own life. Everything is easier than you think. Don't ask, don't demand, don't struggle. The universe has everything for everyone in abundance. Just go and take what you want. Cheers! Like this. Merry Christmas. Say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Mom.